Even though the overall job market for UX designers has been a bit rough for the last 3 years, my design studio is still going strong. We've been around for 2 decades and I've worn many hats here. Designer, boss, and even teacher of UX UI design. This mix of experiences gives me a pretty unique view of the industry. Even with the downturn, we're actually doing better than we were last year and way better than the year before that. So what's our secret sauce? We practice what we preach by applying UX principles to our own work and careers. User experience design. It's all about boosting user satisfaction by making products more usable, accessible, and enjoyable to interact with. Imagine an app that's a joy to navigate versus one that feels like a maze. That's good UX versus bad UX. So why am I bringing up something most of us already know? Because it's crucial for us as UX designers to also design our careers and how we work with employers. Believe it or not, the leap from good to bad design can be just a small step, but it's a game changer. This applies to everything, whether we're talking about a project for a client or looking for a new job. And it all starts with research, knowing your audience and what they really need. This means recognizing the current industry trends. Recent studies show a 20% drop in UX job openings from last year, pushing designers to rethink their job search strategies and career development. But what does this mean for you as a designer? If you're a UX designer or planning to become one, the right question is, what does this mean for your potential client or employer? Understanding your value in the market is crucial. Let's look at the events that led to this situation. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated digital transformation, significantly boosting demand for UX designers as companies sought to improve online customer interactions. However, post-pandemic, the demand decreased as the initial need to expand teams was met. During the pandemic, companies rapidly hired UX staff. After this phase, market conditions began to stabilize, perceived as a significant decline, but it's simply a return to normal. Many companies may have overestimated the long-term demand for UX designers during the pandemic, leading to overhiring. Now they're reassessing their needs, optimizing their existing teams. After a period of rapid hiring, companies are now more interested in enhancing the efficiency and multifunctionality of their current teams. This means preference is given to UX designers who can perform diverse tasks and significantly contribute to various project aspects. Besides market research, here's what you need to do to fit it. Specialize in particular niches. Increased need for experts with deep knowledge in sectors like fintech, healthcare, or edutech, where UX plays a critical role in improving user experience. If you see many fintech job openings, dive into the specifics of the field and add a couple of training projects in your chosen area to your real experience portfolio. Develop adjacent skills. UX designers should enhance related skills like data analytics, programming basics, user psychology, and animation to increase their value to employers looking to optimize resources. In our studio, all designers have a basic skill set, but to advance to a middle designer status on our competence map, you need at least one superpower that goes beyond your specialization. Continuous learning and adaptation. In a world where technology and market demands change rapidly, continual learning is key to success. UX designers must be ready to learn new tools and methodologies to stay in demand. Some may hesitate, but we, like many of you, have an advantage. We're small and agile. We can quickly adapt to upcoming market changes and master tools before others. For instance, in all my job postings, using ChatGPT or other LLMs is a mandatory condition. Network interaction and personal brand. With fewer job openings, actively participating in professional communities and events is crucial to increase your visibility and appeal to employers. There are 2 directions here. First, offline acquaintances at events have always been and remain one of the most important ways to boost your social status, which will be a plus when hiring. Second, maintain a personal blog. Even if you don't have many subscribers and the blog doesn't become a separate business project, the mere fact that you regularly write about design tells employers that you are responsible and can manage long-term projects and are genuinely interested in your work. Presentation skills. In a highly competitive environment, it's not enough to just do your job well. You must also be able to demonstrate and justify your achievements to employers and clients. And the key skill here is managing expectations. This is what differentiates good work from a real wow effect. You still need to perform well, but without this skill, achieving a super impression is impossible. This applies to presenting works in your portfolio during recruitment and to clients. You'd be surprised how many high-level designers just attach a JPEG file to an email and send it to the client. This shouldn't be done, and proper presentation is exactly what can not only maintain but also advance your career.